focus really is on looking at systems and structures to improve outcomes for children.
One thing I knew was that there wasn't a head in the country who didn't want their school to be a good school. The last thing I was going to do as the leader of their association was go out and say, no, we're happy to be satisfactory. But what I did worry about was the fact that no one was helping schools get to be good. You can raise the bar, but you've got to increase the investment at the same time. So we decided that rather than complaining about higher standards, what we would do was start working with our members and investing in them so that they could all get to good. And that was the simple genesis of Aspire, if you like, that we would help our members get their schools to good within a 3-year time period. But what we would do is assume that the leaders of the school were part of the solution, not part of the problem. We wouldn't come in looking to sack them, replace the teams, convert them to academy status. We would say with a bit of extra help and assistance, you can get there. And we can prove to the world that we've got the answers. So I think it makes a very credible way for a professional association to stand up and say, you know, we are part of the solution, we are improving things, and when we criticise the government, it's not because we're being defensive, it's because they're doing things wrong. And Aspire, I think, is not only good for the schools there, it's good for the association as a whole because it lets us do that.
NHT Aspire is a research-based school improvement programme designed for schools to take them from wherever they are at this point in time towards what great schools do from what we know from research internationally. So whether that school is good, requiring improvement, or even a school causing concern, everyone can make that journey and make progress towards those outstanding sorts of goals that are built into the programme.
It's given everybody a feeling that they're a leader in school and that they can make a difference, and it's not just the responsibility of the leadership team. In a way, it's freed us and it's allowed us to take risks because we've stopped trying to tick all the OFSTED boxes, so it's allowed us to actually say, no, what do we as a staff value? What do our children and parents value? What do our governors value? What is important to us? What do we want our school to be like? Obviously, we've still got to have an eye to what OFSTED are going to think, but it's given us confidence to say, this is what we believe in and this is what we're going to do. There are so many schools now where, with the local authorities struggling financially, forced academisation, there are so many schools that are just given a requires improvement judgment and just left to get on with it. And this prevents that happening. It's the support we absolutely need.
I'd say look at your budget and find a way of fitting Aspire into your budget, because it has a massive impact on the teaching and learning. And if you're thinking about anything like pupil premium spending, one of the key elements for us for pupil premium was to raise the quality of teaching in the classroom, and Aspire has enabled us to do that, and it's had a massive impact on all the children in school, but particularly those most disadvantaged children.
It's the best professional development that I've ever had in my entire career, and I think my staff would agree with it.